We are so excited because we are now going to talk about Marvel Studios Avengers Damage Control. Yep. Dave Bushore, how you doing?
Good, man.
Yeah?
Good to see you guys.
I'm good to see you too. I saw the press release come in for this, learning that that you guys were gonna announce this here for at the time for New York Comic Con. Got so excited. How excited are you? Because you've been working on this for a long time.
I'm super excited. We have been working on it for a long time, and I think what's the most exciting thing is when we finished wrapping the press materials at 2:30 this morning, and went to bed and got up, and then it was on the internet. When the trailer hit, the most exciting thing is the fan reaction to the idea of it and the suit designs. People are freaking out, which is amazing to see. The Iron Man Wakandan mix and all the comments it's really exciting to see people genuinely excited for, wait, what is this? This is new, this is cool. So
and I think that's the important part. It's new and it's cool. And like in the trailer that we see, that those two suits, the color schemes, it looks like familiar but new, and I think that's going to be cool. And there's still a lot of questions because there's still a lot to explain or see. I think more importantly, experience, right?
Yes. And on the suits, kudos goes to Ryan Meinerding and Phil Saunders at the visual development department.
Those
that guys, unbelievable. I mean, Ryan's been there forever, and Phil, unbelievable job on the suit designs. But that idea of new, for us at the studio when we were working on it and brainstorming it, was this opportunity to explore a whole new corner of the Marvel Universe where it's like, okay, we've never done anything in VR. We've never told a story in VR. We've never brought our actors and our characters into VR. What's that like? What's it going to be like doing this with a totally new technology? The interesting part of it was so much of it translates from the filmmaking side of things. When we do things on set with the actors, Medusa capture, facial capture, we use a lot of those same things in bringing this to life. Some of the actors went through that, which was amazing. So you're getting the real life performance of the actors in the experience. But outside of that, it's being able to bring this thing to life for people that, people have waited years and years and years to see some of their characters on the screen. When you see Black Panther and Civil War, it's like, oh my God, I've been reading about that my whole life. And they're like, and then now it's like, wait, I get to mark a moment in time where I get to step into the MCU. People who follow the timeline, okay, this happened over here, this happened over there. Okay, and on October 18th, I actually teamed up with the Avengers, stepped into the universe, and assembled alongside them. The early fan reactions we've gotten from some of the test screenings, it's been extraordinarily phenomenally positive, but also extraordinarily powerful in people's reactions to, you go to a Disney theme park, you go to a movie, you get to meet those characters, you get to watch those characters come to life, and now you get to team up with them. So it's pretty fun.
Yeah. Before we continue on, my producer is shaking a placard at us, say, there's a video that we can share. For
teaser
this?
Trailer.
We could show the we can show the trailer. Why aren't you running the trailer already? Run the dang trailer. Come on, you guys.
The world is evolving. Wakanda is looking for the most qualified recruits. To test my latest prototype design. The time is now. We need you. Are you ready? Let's get you suited up.
Yes, give me more of that. What I love at the end there, we see ILM, X-Lab, and the Void. And those things are really crucial, really fun. I went and did the Star Wars experience at the Void.
Secret to the Empire.
Yeah, it was so cool. And like that feeling of, like, oh, it's warm, I'm going to fall over, all those things. And then playing Vader Immortal on the Oculus Quest that ILM, X-Lab did, had like that sense of this is a different experience than I've ever felt before.
Feels real.
Like it is.
Yeah.
It is that moment when you feel like, oh, this is something different.
Right.
I need to, like, I want to share this with people.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that in the MCU.
That is the thing too. Like when you get to go through the experience, and there's a lot more we have to share soon. You know, more characters, more things you're going to get to see and do. But when you step into those places that you've always wanted to step into, or characters show up that you've always wanted to meet, there's heat, there's wind, there's those things, there's physical walls. So when you're in an iconic location, which is the fun part of it, we have 10 years of iconic Marvel, cinematic universe locations to visit. There's a lot of new ones in this, but when those characters show up, you get those physical attributes. The other cool thing that we love about it is no guns. Mm. So you're in there, you saw at the end of the trailer, some of that nanotech that Shuri has, that we saw with the Stark suits, in Infinity War and Endgame, that he's gotten, and that was the fun thing in brainstorming it was, in a post-Endgame world, who would Tony trust? Some of his tech, maybe, Shuri got her hands on some of it and improved it a little bit, tweaked it a little bit, of course she's gonna have some fun with it, but that idea of being able to be in a physical space, have physical effects like heat and wind and motion, smells, sensory, all of those things that the Void does so well, mixed with the amazing ability that we have, and in this experience for the first time ever, fully gesture-based mechanics. So if you put your arm out like Iron Man, you have that nanotech Black Panther suit on, you can fire beams, and there's no controllers, So it's really immersive in a way that we've never been able to experience before, and so for MCU fans, we hope it's something that really takes it to the next level in terms of...
And you talk about it being new, but the MCU, to many fans, is not new whatsoever.
Yeah.
There are already all these thoughts. Even my brain is like percolating with all these things I want to do. So when you're talking about all these iconic things, like when you hear like even the sound of like the nanotech is like such a specific thing. What are some of the iconic elements that you're looking to bring from the MCU into this experience?
It's funny you say that too, because in a lot of the immersive like research that we did and things and working with XLab, again, like getting to work with the XLab team and going up to Lucasfilm as a film fan, first of all, it's like, wait, you're going to let me in the building? Okay, that's a win. But outside of that, when you're doing the testing and the research, people have thought about picking up a lightsaber their whole life. People have thought about firing a repulsor beam like Iron Man. They already know what it sounds like. They've seen it, they've heard it, but that instant gratification, the feeling of when you're the first time you get to do it, and the reactions we've gotten, and in VR, where you're fully immersed and it's your experience, people come out and they've gone through what is the longest experience ever done for the Void, which is super exciting, but also is that people, you think like, okay, what'd you think of the story? And they're like, what do you mean? Like, I was just like, they'll only remember firing beams like Iron Man, so it's like, it's really fun in the idea that you now get to take that technology and the 10 years of storytelling in Marvel Pantheon and bring it together. So,
Dave, I have so many more questions for you.
I have a lot of answers.
I know, but we can't share them because we both like our jobs. We both want to keep doing these things.
We do.
Fans can start checking out
October 18th.
October 18th.
Yep.
There's Voids. There's a bunch of them. We got them in New York.
They're taking over multiple locations. Yep. New York, LA, Atlanta. There's more than I can mention.
Yeah.
And
yeah. Go online. There's trailer. Watch it all, and I'm sure come the 18th.
Void.com.
People are going to be freaking out.
Get your tickets at thevoid.com now, and yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Dave, thank you very much.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.